Okay. Restream chat is... Well, good news. Yesterday's stream got synced up on Rumble, so, you know, you may not think that's a big deal, but it is for me, because then that means I don't have to upload it manually. Alright, just real quick. I decided to go with Skyrim tonight, but just a note, tomorrow I might be going back to Dead by Daylight. They kind of gave me an offer I can't refuse. Yeah. Oh, that's probably me. Getting a funny smell, but it's not the computer, so whatever. The computer's not that warm yet. Actually, temperature-wise, it's probably, yeah, it's not doing that bad. I do monitor the temperature of my PC. Just to keep things a little, you know, make sure it's not gonna blow itself up on me. And no, I don't think I run anything that would like I'm not overclocking, so I shouldn't be doing it. I'm not doing anything that would cause that, but you know. Anyway, hang on, let me see if I can get see if I get another friend of mine in on this. Huh, okay. Anyway, yeah, I just might have a fellow friend of mine joining the game just to chat, not to play, because obviously I don't have Skyrim Reborn together. Anyway. Alright, let's get this started. So, I'm going to talk to Nelith, cleanse the stones, and maybe put a fork in it. I think I'm going to cleanse the stones. Let's see. So I already cleansed. What do we got? Castle Karstag. The Waterstone is way over there. Beast. It's actually pretty close. What's this? Thirsk Mead Hall. Yeah. And then, so I gotta go there anyway. So I got Earthstone, which I know is in Raven Rock. Beast Stone, a Sunstone, which is near Tel Mithrin. Waterstone, I haven't been to yet. I already did the Windstone. Where's the Beast Stone again? Oh yeah, it's like near the Temple of Mirak. And of course the Tree Stone is here, can't cleanse that. Okay. The question is, I'm tired, but who cares?
I thought the question was, which stone are you going to use on your Eevee?
I don't know. I made a mod. Like normally in vanilla, these stones give you like a power, but it's a one-time use, and you have to go back to the stone to get it again. I did get a mod that changes that, so it's like a once a day power, which seems more reasonable. I don't know why they designed it that way. It's kind of a silly design in my view. Are you watching on Twitch or YouTube or?
I'm sitting on YouTube and checking the sound. I am not coming in loud and clear,
Huh?
but it's alright. Hopefully, I can still add something to your stream.
Yeah. All right. Where the hell do I go? I don't think I go down that way. That leads to water, cold water. All right. Yeah.
Ellesmere is the desert nation, right?
Elsewhere, yeah. It's
Well, you're not in Ellesmere, so I'd expect the water to be cold.
it's Khajiit. That's the well. It's half it's like half desert, half jungle, for them.
Couldn't believe when Razor Fist unironically suggested Ellesmere, like we don't have enough open world desert games by Bethesda.
Right.
If you want open world desert, go play Fallout. I'm sick and tired of that aesthetic.
Yeah. I
I
don't
also
know.
want the Lizard People land.
Black Marsh.
Yes.
Well, the thing about Black Marsh is nobody besides the Argonians can really live there. Like everyone who tries.
Storyline. Fucking invasion.
Yeah. Everyone who tries to conquer Black Marsh usually ends up dying of disease. Like
That would
even
be the game plan.
even
Disease, fucking trees. I forgot what the trees were called.
oh, the Hist. Yeah.
The Hist as villains, and the disease, and of course,
Right.
the dumbass who was trying to invade Black March.
Right. Let's see.
You've got a game there.
Yeah. It is well, am I what's oh, pirate mage. Is that like a
He's a pirate who throws fireballs. What's confusing though?
right?
They don't have Blunderbuss yet, so they're stuck with
Right.
fireball.
Let's see.
But yeah, the Hist area and the Crystal Castles with the elves. Those are my two settings for the next not Skyrim, Elder Scrolls game. Silvergate Isle, something like that. I don't know.
I heard they're doing like a Hammerfell or something. They're basically
You've been there.
yeah,
Wasn't there an entire game about Hammerfell already?
Daggerfall. Actually, if you count
Arena too, wasn't it?
Arena, well, Arena kind of covered briefly all the provinces. I don't know how much. I have the game. I have Arena actually. You can get. I think you can get it for free on GOG, maybe.
Both Arena and Daggerfall are free, but I just don't. I can't.
Yeah.
They're so far before my time. I can't play them now.
Right. I know Daggerfall was Northern Hammerfell and High Rock. So.
But yeah, Shimmering Isles or
Yeah.
Ellesmere. What is
I
the
know.
other place?
I mean, you know, or I could just get ESO and do that madness.
I've never touched it.
Yeah, I haven't either. I'm not knocking it as a game. I just think that
I am.
I do think that the stories in those games were just rehashes of all the other older Elder Scrolls games. For the most part, like the
Heard about it in some lore videos that just expanded on Skyrim mysteries that were answered in the
Right.
Skyrim Online.
yeah,
So all it was a Skyrim expansion, but you have to play a shitty online game to do it.
right. I mean, I do like that they tried to explain why Black Reach was, you know, the way it was, like, oh, there was a giant and a dragon down there, and they kind of explained it in ESO, but it's still kind of like, alright. Part of the mystery of Black Reach was that it was a mystery. It was just weird. Ooh, beef stew.
Honestly, I think I'm not sure if Razor Fist went on this one too, but just an Elder Scrolls game way back in time when we still had dwarves and shit.
Right.
During the Age of the Dragon rulership. Because you already have this fan base for Skyrim, just do that.
Right.
Go back to procedural generated levels with modern 3D graphics, like with Daggerfall, but as much of time Tamriel as you can.
Alright, what's this? Thirsk, Nelith, Sunstone. Okay. Oh, yeah. I kind of went in a circle here. Back to Skull Village. Okay. Alright. Yeah, so... Let's see. I know this guy will give you a good quest later. I don't know when. I think I have to do a little further of the Mirak quest before he'll bring me in.
I want a dialogue patch for this game where your character has a few dialogue lines, and one of them is just, "What is your quest?"
Right.
You go up and like a quest from somebody.
There is... So, yesterday I saw a mod that is going to be uses chat, like a chat GPT type AI service that gives a follower, like, generated lines. They're not voiced, but, I mean, I'm sure with the right technology application, they can be, you know.
Yeah. The first games that try that kind of thing are going to flow, but give it 3 more years and we can have NPC AI running on a chat GPT kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, if it's connected to online all the time. I'd give it another 10 years before we can have it built into the game, the technology.
Right.
At that point, the game itself can run simplified chat GPT kind of AI for all the characters. It would all be the same AI, just changed its point of reference for character mode.
I did see a video where the guy did another game that was like this VR RPG where he had a AI for the bartender in a tavern who was, I guess, aware of 3 other NPCs there, and you could ask him like about each NPC. Oh, this one's guarded by cultists.
Hardly a challenge for a man like me.
Yeah. Alright. Before I do my shout on this stone.
Is there a reason you want to do a shout on that stone?
It unlocks it.
A little more detail, please.
It's a bend will shout. So, Mirak, the main antagonist of this DLC, is using people to build these constructions around these stones, and one of your objectives is to free the stones.
Okay, and what were those giant bone golems you just summoned?
Bone Colossi. They're from one of the Anniversary Edition Creation Club items.
At least it's not the flesh colossi.
Oh yeah,
You
there's...
know that lore.
Yeah, but when you free you get a lurker. Go fire breath. Yeah, this is
What is that thing?
it's from Apocrypha, Hermaeus Mora's realm.
Okay.
He's very Lovecraftian, so
I know.
you get the Lovecraftian monsters.
I'm still working through Forgive Me, Father. It's a great Lovecraftian game. Highly recommended.
Yeah, I think I have that one. Should try it
So
out. This is Beast Stone.
The music is only okay until you get to a certain level, and then it starts just killing you. The music.
Right.
Like halfway through the game, they decided to make the music good, like really good.
Right. Okay, so let's see. I got Conjure Werebear. I think that's here. What does this do? Summons a werebear for 60 seconds wherever the caster is pointing. Nice. That'll go good with my werewolf abilities, I guess. Anyway. There's a boar. I'm not messing with Thirsk Meat Hall. That's a whole can of worms. Hear something. Yep. One of the Growls. Anyway. Oh, the other reason I'm cleansing these stones...
Pitiful.
Yeah. My fire breath is maxed out. Like, I also have, like, the 25% damage increase to it that you get from Parthenax.
I'll try and make this quick.
Now this is poison.
Weren't expecting that, were you?
They're not exactly Frost Troll caliber. Alright. Yeah, my character is very late stage. Let me see. Yeah. Although he's cold, so he's got these debuffs, but other than that.
Can you show me that skyline with the big old tree in the back? Let me get a good look at that.
You mean the mushroom?
Well, if you would show me the skyline, I could tell it's a mushroom.
Yeah.
And that's the big old volcano from Morrowind in the back?
Yep. Varden.
Awesome.
Apparently it's been erupting near constantly for like 100 years or something. Oh, ash spawn.
Give up while you still can.
Okay. They're a unique kind of undead. Alright. Are these bandits? Yeah, gotta cleanse this stone too. Because these are reavers, I'm gonna have to fight them if I cleanse the stone, because they'll be freed from Marak's influence, but then they'll be like, oh, you're a guy we can rob. Yeah, you're welcome, by the way, for freeing your souls.
I don't know, the way you say that, it's like they're trying to make them out to be real assholes.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Last mistake.
At least they have the good sense to run from that thing. Okay. Sunstone cleansed. I get Sunflare.
Yes, sir.
No, I think you get Espeon.
Yeah.
Just one more. Maybe a second one to get to stuff.
Okay. So far, the Conjure Werebear has been the only useful one I've gotten, I think.
Hopefully you get Werebore soon.
No, they don't have that in this game, unfortunately. Not without modding. Yes, yeah. There's a mod that does it. There's actually... So lore-wise, there's a lot of were creatures. Beyond just werewolves and werebears and wereboars.
And in Elsewhere, you can be a Were-Giraffe. And that's probably its only selling point. Yes, I just made that up.
There's a... I know there's a were-sharks. So that's kind of cool, I guess.
That is absolutely fantastic.
There's where vultures in Valenwood, where the wood elves live. Valenwood has also one of the more frightening vampire variants. I forget what it's called, but it takes... What it'll do is it will target a child of a family, kill the child, take the child's place in the family, and slowly over time, like, feed on the rest of the family.
So a changeling.
Basically, yeah. Like a changeling vampire combination, essentially. It's actually one of the more disturbing vampire variants in the lore. It's getting dark and there's ash fall everywhere. Okay. What's that? Earthstone? Yeah, I need to go this way. Trying to head back to Raven Rock. Let's see. Actually, before I go, grab some heartstones over here. Or not. There we go. I have the music turned down because sometimes I have like a custom music tracks, and sometimes they show up on the stream as copyright claims strikes. Not really a strike, just copyright claim flag on my video.
Well, I'm watching the video muted so it doesn't interrupt or come in through the speakers or microphone for you.
Yeah.
I'm just paying attention to what you have to say, and I'm watching.
It is cool in this city when a dragon attacks. It's just kind of a neat experience. Oh,
I've been looking for you.
here we
Got
go.
something I'm supposed to deliver. For your hands only. Let's see here. Got this from a pretty excited looking dark elf around Raven Rock. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Yeah. I was just there. Alright.
Did he say pretty dark elf?
I guess.
That's
was
a
a
thing?
Any luck tracking down Ezra?
There are physically attractive elves? Since when?
I told him not
Some
to
of the
have
dark
there.
elves are pretty
Sounds
attractive.
like the bloody fool
Oh,
got what
no,
he
not
deserved.
gonna lie.
Here,
The only one I
want
could
you to
think
take
of was
this
at
key,
the
head inside
Winterhold
my house and unlock the door of the basement.
Mages College.
Help
Yeah.
yourself to whatever you like inside.
Well, high elves are
Not
butt
using
ugly.
it anymore.
What else could be? Dark elves, rare.
Cool. I can go in this guy's house and, like,
Return anytime.
loot.
You're quite welcome.
That was always enough.
Yeah. He's actually a member of the Thieves Guild, so I kind of wanted to respect his privacy as guildmaster. Roleplay wise. Okay. I will steal this though.
Alright, what kind of lockpicking mod do you have going on here?
I forget the name of it, but yeah, it's
Wow. Would you look at that?
it changes like
Just
the
to say open.
yeah. It changes a lot of these different locks to show, you know, different styles depending on what kind of thing you're trying to unlock. Instead of just, it still uses the old generic one, but okay. Wow. What does he have? Got a Daedric sword. It's impressive. Let's see what this is. Hey, I know Sapphire. Okay, so he met a farmer's girl, slept with her.
What else do you do with Farmer's Girl?
Yeah. But then she got pregnant. He stayed with her, but then he fled. He didn't want to be a
Two
farmer.
things. What's it good for?
He said, I'm going to go out and get smokes. And never came back.
He slept with Farmer's Girl. That's one thing. He got a Farmer's Girl pregnant. That's another thing they're good at. And he left them. They're good for leaving. That's it.
Right. Well, his daughter grew up and joined the Thieves Guild. Delvin, one of the Thieves Guild senior people, is actually his brother.
What a coincidence.
Yeah. Well, when you talk to Sapphire, she talks about how she was raised on a farm and then how bandits came and killed her family and raped her until she, like, I think she killed all of them in their sleep.
That's all bandits are good for, yeah. We got all three things the bandits are good for. The pillaging,
Right.
the murdering, and the raping. That's it. And for killing. So they got at least 4 things they're good for. So they're a step above Farmer's Girls.
Right. So this is kind of the main treasure you get from this guy, is that you get this unique set of Thieves Guild armor. Can I pick it up? Do I have it? Oh, is it like a... No. Can't steal it. Whatever. Anyway. That's all I really wanted to get, was that unique set of Thieves Guild armor.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Stop back anytime.
Oh yeah, there's another stone over here. Alright, maybe I'm gonna do something stupid this time and see if I can beat the lurker by myself.
Here in the shrine.
Who are these guys?
Here do we toil.
Alright.
That we might remember.
Ugh. Yep, that's about what I expected. I don't know which mod it is, but basically if I get knocked on my ass, like, I'm extremely vulnerable to death, essentially. Hang on, I gotta get...
Need to do better than that.
Ow. Yep. I definitely need to summon my bone guys. Conjuration for the win. Let's do this. Is this one? Feldir the Old, right? Bones of the Earth. Caster ignores 80% of all physical damage. Not bad. Alright, I need to get...
The dead rising makes me sick to my stomach.
Yeah, I knew. Don't worry, I'm getting rid of them. I need to get rid of the water sound. Hold up. There we go. Got one more stone to cleanse, but I think I'm gonna do the survival mode stuff and go sleep for a bit.
I mean, role-playing in a role-playing game?
Yes.
Wow. I can't do his voice very well. Wow.
You can go now.
I'm sorry, what?
No, talking
Me?
to the
You want me to fuck off? What?
no. Talking to the guy I summoned with Call of Valor. That's a gem of a shout. Lets you summon the warriors you fought Alduin with in Sovngarde. Lets you summon one of them to this plane of existence temporarily. Okay. My Nyx hound found some garlic. Cool. I love that stuff. There's that eating animation. Just little things like that that they didn't include in the original Skyrim.
Little details make the game.
Yeah. They do. Okay. Oh, it's like 4 in the morning. Alright, so... yeah, Waterstone's up here. Let's see. Need to like go around these mountains, I guess. Wait, what was that guy's name? Huggin Ice Shaper? Hugin Ice... oh, weird. Alright. see. Don't really need Nordic armor. I think these guys were searching for the Death Brand stuff, I want to say. Or not. Let me see. Oh yeah, I have like a treasure map. I think. Is it in the book or is it... Wait, it's probably one of those. Yeah. Okay. I am... it's right around here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, see how this is different? Okay.
Wow. Would you look at that?
It's pretty nice. So let's see. Actually, the next one's up the coast here. All right. Already been in Bloodskull Barrow. No, no one's here. Leave me alone.
What was that? Oh, I knew it. Your best. I'm done.
You need to do better than that.
Okay. Distractions, distractions. Should see the water stone just ahead. Come on. Oh, here you are.
I'll try and make this quick.
There you are.
I'll catch you. Weren't expecting that, were you?
My skill.
All right. Can I get... Yeah, probably up here. Maybe? All right. Waterstone, here I come.
I knew it. We'll need to do better than that.
You're dead.
Come on, level up my block, sir.
Time die, Outlander. You'll regret for
Not impressed.
Okay. Looks like I took the hard way around to get to this. Whatever.
never should have come here.
Ah, an occultist?
You will be an offering to the master.
We'll need to do better than that.
Come on, level up my block.
Your soul belongs to Mirak.
I beg to differ.
We shall clear the
I'm
way.
missing out on a lot of this dialogue.
He said, your soul belongs to Mirak.
You win. I submit.
Really? That's it?
Your time is at its end. Teach you to mess with me.
Okay. Who are these?
Our hands. Once the item.
Just regular Nord people, looks like. Alright. Alright, time to cleanse this stone.
What was that?
Your freedom.
Last mistake.
Got a dragon, it sounds like. Yep. Not a very powerful one from the looks of it. I need to cleanse this stupid effect. I don't know why this is happening. There we go. Seriously? You want to go too? Alright. Oh, did they kill it already? Dang.
Would you look at that?
Disgrace to your own kind.
Okay.
Oh my. That ugly creature.
Okay.
Well, I think we've got to get back to our ship now.
Word is spreading like mage fire. The great evil has been vanquished. You have truly saved us all.
Alright, so finish that quest. Just cleansing the stones.
Hardly a challenge for a lad like you.
Failure is an impossibility.
It's a long way back to Windhelm from here.
Alright, let me check the Death Brand map. Okay. Right around there. So, I think it's down there.
Behind! Go!
How goes your quest?
Pretty good, I guess.
You don't have a chance.
I gotta fight a crab. Crabs.
Weren't expecting that, were you?
All right. There we go. Nice. All right. Let's dismiss that guy. All right. I think I'm gonna head to here. I think I'm gonna fast travel. Let's see. I don't feel like walking back when I need to disable survival mode. Did it just freeze on me? Looks like it did.
Oh look, mods crashing your game. What
Yep.
a shocking revelation. That's never happened before in the history of humanity. Oh dear, the humanity. Oh. Oh dear.
To be fair, it's partially my fault. I've added a bunch in the middle of the game. So, that's on me. It happens a lot less frequently if you, you know, if you do it from the beginning. Oh, and hello to Baron Metz in the chat. But Richard, if you're in my Discord, you can see the chat on the streaming channel.
I can see it on the YouTube.
Yeah. Should be.
Hello.
Yep. Alright, let's transition back. There we go.
Oh, you have a restream bot that. Okay, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. I'm using Restream for the... That's how I'm doing the streaming out to both YouTube and Twitch for free.
And does it also post any comments from YouTube chat to the Twitch chat?
Yeah, you can set it up to relay the chats to both chat streams. It'll forward the chats from one to the other.
I'll just put in the test comment there.
It's showing up.
Yeah, awesome.
Yep.
Very cool.
Okay.
So did you get all the EV stones, or is there one missing?
There's one left, but you can't get that one until after you beat sort of the main quest line of this area.
Which evolution stone do you not have yet?
The tree.
Oh, you don't have Leafy on. Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah. Did it just freeze again? Are you serious? Wow. Okay. I might have to...
Finally get a viewer. A viewer joined just in time for the
Yeah.
technical
Right.
Welcome all to the Technical Difficulties Hour. On today's episode, we'll be dealing with mods. You know about mods, sure. There we go.
Alright, I might load an earlier save and just go from there.
That
So-
works.
That's always a safer bet. No, I've usually found that like if I get a mod list put in place and start a new game and don't change anything during my playthrough, it's usually pretty stable. Like there's very rarely any crashing or freezing or anything like that. It almost never happens. But when you load in mods,
Technical difficulties later. Yesterday, I came back from a bathroom break. And there was a bit of a
yeah,
technical.
all right, we're gonna load. Let's load this one. That's an old man who just says, I'm gonna kick your ass if you don't read this right now.
I'm sorry, what?
This picture, the loading screen.
He's the old man from Tekken.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know he's a wizard, but he's just gonna beat you with his fist if you don't read it.
Right. Right. Okay. Yeah, he might have been. I don't know. I think he's I don't know what game he's originally from. It's Morrowind or Oblivion. Looks like it might be Oblivion. He's an Imperial, that's for sure. Then again, you know, every game has something. Alright. We're going to try this again, but I am not going to disable the survival mode, because I think that's where I went wrong. Alright.
Would you like me to be in charge of reading chats while you play?
Sure.
Hopefully he can hear me just fine.
Probably going to
Oren
end.
says, that guy does not look like a denizen of the arena.
Yeah.
Also, Boardnets, how do I sound to you? Coming in loud and clear, can you
He
actually
can
hear
hear me. Yeah, he can hear you. Yeah. Looks good. Yeah, I'm not going to be on much longer. It's almost 11 o'clock at night where I am, so. Oh, by the way, this is a pro tip if you want to keep yourself from freezing to death in water. In this game, you just bring a horse out and ride it in the water.
Then you have some nice frozen horse meat.
Yeah.
For your horse sushi. Now, he can hear me fine. I'm just a little low, but we
Right.
can deal with it some other time.
I'm not dealing with werewolves. How do you like my horse?
Your horse is amazing.
That was from another Creation Club item, the Cause, where it's kind of basically remnants of the Mythic Dawn, the cult from the last game. Try to rebuild an Oblivion Gate. They more or less succeed, and then you go into a small section of the Badlands that is Mehrunes Dagon's Oblivion realm. And among other things that you can get there, you can get this horse. It's like a spell. You can
And what you should have gone with was, look at my horse, and I would have happily sung.
No, that's alright. I know the song.
Oh, Borenmet says, wasn't the whole freezing, shrieking testicles on the horse thing what game journers were so hyped about with from Red Dead Redemption 2? I
Yeah.
remember that too.
Oh my gosh.
If you give it a lick, it tastes like raisins. Borenmet's. His horse, I mean.
Yeah, they
It can even turn into a plane if you stroke its mane.
I love how, like, what was it when Skyrim first announced the marriage capability, right?
What about it?
They were like, "Oh, can you do gay marriage?" And they're like, "Yes." But if you look at the vanilla game mechanics,
It came out in like 2003.
it was 2011 when this game was released.
Fable came out in like 2003, 2004, didn't it?
What, Morrowind? I don't
No,
know.
Fable.
Oh yeah. But anyway, yeah, that was like the first thing. They were like, "Can you do gay marriage?" It's like, really? And then when Fallout 4 came out, there was one guy who was like, "Hey, can we? I'm so glad that this game lets you be polyamorous or whatever." It's like, really? That's what you get out of this game?
That's the most important part of this game.
Yeah.
I mean, there are dating sim games for that kind of thing.
Right.
I want to play Skyrim.
Or if you're playing Fallout, I want to play Fallout. I don't.
Yeah, I want to role play a guy in the post-apocalyptic wasteland. I'm going
Right.
to tell you now, they're not going to be that tolerant of people.
Right. It was so dumb.
Sex and relationships are kind of on the back burner in the post-apocalypse.
Now I'll give you that there's quite a few mods for Skyrim that
Oh, yeah.
basically let you do pornography,
I'm aware.
full on scenes, and I'm like, I'm half tempted to do that, like do an OnlyFans page of that, but I don't know, that's probably bad. I don't think God would like it, so no.
Voron Metz, I disagree with you. He says it's the whole we've gotten the devs of the AAA game to bow to our whims thing. But like I said, Fable came out in 2004 and was perfectly okay with the gay stuff. Same for games coming out of the 90s that were role-playing games.
Right.
It's not that the games are making it, it's that the people are so obsessed with it that
Right.
bothers people.
I can go with
A
that.
role-playing game allows you to role-play a homosexual. If you're a homosexual, you can play yourself. I don't know why people like to play games where they play themselves, but they do.
Because their identity is more important than pretending to be something they're not.
Well, I'm not. You're just getting into the gay debate, but I mean, in general,
Yeah.
people just play games and make themselves. Spend 3 hours in the character creation to make them look exact.
Right. Oh yeah, unearthed. Where is that? Yeah, over here. Talk to Nelith later. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, it's been there. It's just like the fact that people were always like, "Hey, we need to do this," you know.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, it's me. What up, Enwa?
This isn't good. We only got a little ways in when something managed to wake up the Draugr.
Uh-huh.
Before I could blink, all the miners were dead, and I was next in line. Don't think anyone else made it out alive. This is what I get for skimping on labor. Well, unless you want to deal with the Draugr, this whole little venture of ours is over. Might be over either way. It looked like a dead end before the place started crawling. We could have missed something. I don't know.
Alright. So this is an interesting quest where you're basically digging up a barrow instead of just walking into one. And as the workers dig more and more, they keep dying off because of the Draugr showing up. So I think
There's
I'm gonna...
nothing about that order of events that does not make sense or was not predictable.
Right. You think he would have hired security the first time through.
Professional Draugr killers. That's got to be a thing. It's got to, at this point. I mean, come on.
Oh, just to note, I have
What
a...
pest control? What pest do you focus on? Draugr.
Right. I have a mod that changes the Draugr in Solstein to be, like, have cannibalistic features on their models. Like, you'll see blood on their mouths, and they'll have red eyes instead of purple or blue. Oh, great. Death Lord.
What was that?
Okay.
You don't have a chance.
Not so fast.
Easily.
Really? Let's see. You're a Scourge.
Weren't expecting that, were you?
Going to sleep forever.
Okay. There is, at the end of this, like, dig, there is a big dragon priest fight. Of course.
Maybe get better at talking shit to NPCs. Just occasionally talk shit to them, please. The pink outfit, including me.
Yeah, maybe. She's stuck in defense mode. Yeah. Yeah, we'll figure it out later. Alright, so... what do we got? Okay. I think I found a way in. But... I don't know why people just didn't remove the skull. You can hear the word wall, but you can't get to it yet.
Wow. Would you look at that?
Yeah, you hear it? It's there. So I got some boots. Is there anything else in this place? Let me just double check. Because I know Azadol, there's a whole armor set for this guy.
I think your inventory is already pretty cluttered, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, your spell selection is already cluttered.
It is. I know. I should probably just uncheck spells I'm not using for the time being.
I was wanting to ask if you could do that. Just have a menu of prepared spells and a menu of unprepared spells. That's all of them.
Well, I have hotkeys. I don't know. I might do that later, or do that like off air, just so I don't bore the few people who watch my streams.
Any
Well,
luck?
in time, a few will be many, I'm sure.
Well, perhaps there's some hope for us yet. Now, I have to go recruit some more miners. It won't be easy, seeing as none of their friends came back from the first attempt. We'll have to sweeten the pot a bit this time. I think I'll need, say, 2,000 sequins to hire replacements.
Yeah, sure.
I never get tired of that sound.
Earlier we
It'll
were
take me a
talking
few
about
days to
physically
dig up some
attractive
more
dark elves.
laborers, but
That guy's not. Yeah, I know.
See how we're doing.
He's better looking than most dark elves. That's about as good looking of a male dark elf I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll encounter a mythical, handsome, or pretty dark elf soon. Sometime, eventually.
Yeah. Let's do
I
that.
elf never.
What about wood elves?
I already said earlier, wood elves can be pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not offensive to look at.
The Antifa giraffe neck going. That's interesting.
Did he have the fish mouth? Go back and look at it. Did he have the problematic fish mouth?
I don't think so.
There needs to be more psychological stuff. My god.
There have been expressions mods. I think I installed a few. But I don't know the extent of what they do.
You're actually going back to look at his mouth. Okay, thanks.
Yeah. It looks a little big on him, yeah.
Oh, the string's a little bit further behind. I'm not seeing it yet.
Yeah.
No, but is it the fish mouth expression? The patriarch.
No, I don't think it was.
Alright.
All
Just
right.
the neck. Just the pencil neck. Vegeta pre-Saiyan.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm heading to the big mushroom. 'Cause that's actually some guy's home. It's a wizard's home. Yeah, it didn't look like a fish mouth to me either.
No. There needs to be actual psychological studies on that, on the fish mouth condition.
Right.
Because it's weird how often it comes up and that kind of thing.
So I think this guy who lives in this basically fungus home up here, he's an arrogant mage who's
I wasn't expecting him to be nice.
yeah, well he's really arrogant. It's pretty funny actually. How arrogant, and he's like very disdainful of people beneath him and stuff, and it's like when you first encounter him, you encounter him in Raven Rock by the Earthstone. He's just studying what's happening to people. He doesn't even care to free them. He's just like, this is interesting. And you ask him, like, aren't you going to stop it? And he's like, why? I just want to see how this plays out.
Why, all of you are able to do it. Why should I have to fix all you guys' goddamn problems?
Right. So this is, I think this is...
You don't get many visitors. Is there something you need?
Yeah.
Talvis is Master Neloth's apprentice. If you're interested in spells, he might be willing to sell you some.
She's a dark elf.
Lenya is our alchemist. She specializes in mushrooms.
No,
and other
she's gotta
types
be
of
mixed.
fungus.
Yeah.
Ulves runs the kitchen.
He's dark and blood.
Okay.
All right then.
So this is the apprentice. Okay, I think...
An
Yeah.
attractive half dark elf.
Now these got to be full dark elves. I don't think...
No, she's half. Or she's straight up wood.
Okay.
I refuse to believe that's a pure blood dark elf. Too pretty.
Mystical elevator. Because he can't just have stairs.
You again?
I don't think the place is
Didn't
wide
I
enough
see
for
you
stairs.
in Raven Rock?
I need some black books, buddy.
You refer to the tomes
Okay,
of
there's a
esoteric
handsome dark elf.
knowledge that old Hermaeus Mora
But he
has
probably
scattered
used
throughout the
magic.
world? Is this somehow
plastic surgery,
connected
so.
to your search
Yep.
for Mira?
I've dealt with him. I've read the... let's tell him that one.
Have you? The actual Arcama Infinium? That's... I've searched for it myself for many years, without success.
Yep.
Well then, you should know better than anyone that Hermaeus Mora is not to be trifled with. But he is subtler than most of the other Daedric princes, as you would expect of the Prince of Knowledge and Fate. You seem to have escaped the fate of many who find themselves ensnared forever by the law of his secrets. Or perhaps not.
Yeah. Hermaeus Mora, not to be trifled with. He's a frickin' tentacle eyeball monster. Alright. Yeah.
You didn't know? I thought it was obvious. Hermaeus Mora has always tried to seduce mortals into his service with the law of forbidden knowledge. Where the black books actually came from, no one really knows. Some appear to have been written far in the past. Others might be from the future. Apparently, time is more malleable if you're the Daedric Prince of Fate and Destiny.
So they're basically like Daedric versions of the Elder Scrolls themselves. Gotcha.
Oh, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, the black books.
Okay.
He says they come from like
terrifying.
there seem to be written in the past or the far future. I don't know. I'm like, that's basically what the Elder Scrolls are.
Found one? Yes. And you read it too, didn't you? Try to deny it. You've got the look. I can see it now.
He's like smiling as he says that.
Because knowledge is still knowledge and therefore useful. Usually turns out to be the most useful in my experience. Now that is a dangerous path indeed. Hermaeus Mora gives nothing away for free. You may end up like Mirak, of course. 2 power-mad Dragonborn. It could be very interesting.
Okay.
Oh yes, they're not hard to locate once you know how to look for them. I have one here that I've been using to locate more.
You have a black book?
Yes, I haven't been idle while this fascinating madness engulfed Solstheim. But my book isn't what you're looking for. I'm quite sure it is unconnected with this Mirak. But I do know where to find a black book that can help you.
Why won't the book you have help me?
Oh, it is clearly not associated with the same power that has overtaken the Ice. And I'm not talking about Hermaeus Mora. These black books are all his, of course. No, what you're looking for is a specific book, presumably because Mirak's power derives from it.
Alright.
Yes, I do. I haven't been able to get to it, though. But maybe together we can unlock the secrets the Dwemer left behind.
Dwemer?
Forbidden knowledge was somewhat of a specialty of the dwarves, eh?
Yeah.
You don't think they would just leave it alone, do you? It seems the ancient Dwemer discovered this book and took it to study. I found their
They all went
reading
blind.
room in the ruins of
And
Nachardak.
mad.
Yeah.
The book is there, but it's sealed in a protective case, which I wasn't able to open. But perhaps the two of us together.
I like his hand motions right there. His hand
Follow me.
folded together, like this scholarly look he's got going about him. Anyway. Yeah, you can hear the black book. You hear that low rumble. That means there's a black book nearby. Anyway. Okay.
Your eldest bro does what for?
The hands motion. I was, yeah. All right.
Apparently his older brother has superpower. He's evolved.
Okay. All right.
Proning. What's proning? Oh, rotated. That might work.
He's working on spells. Okay. How far is Nachardak? It's not far. I think I'll just head over there and call it a night. This is interesting. This is like the only quest you get to go on with Nelith as sort of like a sidekick companion type. He's usually not so hands-on. He usually gets other people to do his stuff for him.
Sorry, you keep saying Nail, and my thoughts keep going back to Bleach.
Oh. No, this guy's name's Nelith. He's part of House Telvanni for the Dunmer, and they're basically all just powerful mages. Many of them also tend to be either vampires or liches because they have zero regard for anything but the pursuit of magical knowledge. I don't know about Nell. I don't think he's a lich or a vampire, but it is mentioned by some of the people who work with him that he's a lot older than he looks. Like one Dunmar assistant, she says that like she met him when she was like when she was a child, and that was like over 100 years ago, and he was old then.
Get on with it.
Alright. There's gonna be some bandits up ahead.
try and make this quick.
Hardly a challenge for a man like me.
Get the archer. Ooh. Nelv himself can take care of himself.
Time to die. Need to do better than that.
Oh, they're Dwemer, so they don't. I'm already a Boethius champion.
Sorry, did you say there were Glimmer here?
Sorry, Dunmer. That's what I meant.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was gonna say, you modded the first back into this?
No. This witch.
Weren't expecting that, were you?
I think that's something that Nellis summoned. Yep. Nellis Ashguardian. Good for him. Is there a grindstone? See, cooking spot. Cooking pot. Alright, you know what? Make one myself. I'm not going to do that one yet. Okay. There he is. See, he's fine. He knew what he was doing. Okay, there's a couple guys over there.
Need to do better than that.
Come on, level up my blocking. Hey, Enwa is our word. It's not yours.
I think the joke goes logic. Hey!
Hardly a challenge for a man like me.
Enwa is like a derogatory term that Dunmer use for anyone not Dunmer. It's their N-word. Literally, it's an N-word. Alright.
The Dwemer and the Chardak appear to have been fond of these control pedestals.
Yeah.
Luckily, I found a cube operated inside on my last visit. I sealed the door when I left to keep out ignorant meddlers. Let me unlock it. The book is just inside. You can see the book right here. So tantalizingly close. But trust me, no magic will open that. I'd have had the book already if it could. No, we'll have to do this the hard way. If we can restore the steam supply to this room, I'm certain I can open it. As you'll see, that's easier said than done. This way. Oil.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna save it right here, and I think I'm gonna call it a night. That's,
All right. I hope having me here added a bit to the experience.
yeah, it's good. It's good to talk about some of this, the lore involving this game and a lot of the background to it, as well as bearing with me as I fix all the bugs. So,
It actually was not that intrusive.
all right. Well, I'm going to stop the stream there. Thanks for watching, everyone.